All right. I don't care who you are, but you know what? Enough is enough. It's time this crap stops. Somebody has to do something, and they have to do it now. Now, you know, there are other laws that can go into effect and can be implemented on these people. There's intimidation, which is what they do. They intimidate them. Okay? There's a law against that. All right? There's a law against intimidation. You're intimidating an officer, you go to jail. Lock them up. Just bring a bus out there and lock them all up. There's unlawful assembly, which is what happened at that hotel where the ICE agents were staying, and all them people came over there and blowing horns and making all kinds of noise. That's unlawful assembly. That wasn't protesting. Every one of them should have been locked up and give them a harsh sentence. Give them 5 years in jail. They'll stop. It'll go away. There's also inciting a riot. Anytime you get in someone's face and an agent says something to you or pushes you away, okay, and the people behind them start yelling, that's inciting a riot. Why aren't these laws? Why don't they use them? Why don't they use them? Anyway, let's take a look here. I've watched this video with this one with her getting shot. I've watched it over and over and over again. It's justified. She was in the wrong. It's justified. She was a paid intimidator, a paid activist, an agitator. She's paid to do this stuff. All right, let's just, this stuff just really gets under my skin.
Fox News alert. That video from the ICE agent involved in this week's shooting in Minnesota shows the threat the officer was facing.
I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Whoa!
Well, now even CNN is admitting the video shows the officer was acting in self-defense.
This one leads me to believe that this was likely a legally justified shooting. Legally justified means that a reasonable law enforcement officer, not a reasonable person on the street, but a trained law enforcement officer, believed that they were in imminent danger of losing their life or suffering grievous bodily injuries.
Joining us now for tonight's big close-up is ICE Director Todd Lyons. Director, thank you for being with us. I can't imagine everything that you're going through this week, you and your agents. We appreciate everything that you do. What is your reaction to this latest video? It's obviously going viral and for good reason, a whole new perspective. What's your reaction and what's your take on what we're now seeing?
See you again. Good for having me. So I have two reactions. The first one, obviously, is, everyone that sees this incident, our hearts and prayers and minds go out to everyone involved in it. Nobody wants to see a loss of life. What we also see is someone that's put themselves in a lawful law enforcement situation that shouldn't be there. Now, as the ICE director, I see this video, and I see that our officer relied on his training. He obviously, you can see in that video, he was recording this because they made the conscious decision that enough was enough, and they were going to arrest these individuals for impeding. He had that camera in his opposite hand, not his strong hand. He wasn't in front of the vehicle. He was coming around to help his fellow officer make that arrest when this incident happened, and his training kicked in. We shoot our course of fire from the 1.5 yard line, a quick reaction, and that's exactly what he did. It's called bent elbow shooting position, and he shot because he obviously knew. He felt that his life was in danger. None of us know what went through the officer's mind, but we know the fact that Tennessee versus Gardner, Graham versus Connor, all these decisions have already made that you can't put your mind in that officer's mindset. He felt he was threatened, and he took the appropriate action. And this video shows it right there. They were dealing with these protesters all day long. And that's what a lot of people don't understand is ICE officers and special agents are constantly hammered every day by protesters just getting in the way, impeding. And then we've always said, if you impede in a law enforcement situation, something's going to happen. You're going to be arrested. And this is a proof of it right here.
You know, he just brought up a good point. But those two, I don't want to even call them ladies. I really don't. One is gone. Oh well. It's the way I feel about it. That's just the way I feel. She did wrong. She got what she deserved. But they've been following him all day, and they said they were going to continue. So, stalking. That's stalking. Arrest them. They've been stalking. Stalking is a felony. Lock them up. There's just so many things. There's so many laws that they can use to put these people away and put an end to this. They need to start implementing these laws and deal with it. I'm tired of it. I don't know if you are, but you should be. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.